Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, Laker fans. Laker fans, Laker fans. Uh, let's get somebody. Um, let's see. Okay, we got it. There you go. Um, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about how the Lakers are doing. Uh, obviously not good. Obviously not good. Uh, I like the acquisition of this kid. Uh, I apologize, allergies. So, um, Daniel Gabriel is a guy with a lot of upside. Um, if you want to play him as center in a small ball lineup, he's pretty good. He has guarded Anthony Davis before. Uh, uh, he entered the league at the same time as Taylor Horton Tucker. A lot of upside, like I said. I like the acquisition. The guy can make trees. He can guard centers. He's a shot blocker. Uh, he's athletic. Um, very active, on, which is what we want. I apologize. I have allergies and that guy could be a sign of the Lakers talking about rebuild. And I don't wanna, I don't wanna put too much stock on this, but if there is a war between Jenny Bus and Clutch Sports, they have to sit down together, talk what is best for the players and the team. LeBron James, every time he leaves a team, the team uh, you know, falls from the top to the quickly to under 500. But the Lakers are already there, so it's all about at least asking LeBron if he wants to move out of the Lakers to do it in a trade. Um, and there are teams that could, you know, end up pretty well with him. Cleveland. The thing with Cleveland is I don't know what the Lakers would want to get from Cleveland. And um, yeah, Miami, I'm pretty sure that the Lakers would want Jimmy Butler in that trade because the Lakers wanted actually Jimmy Butler um, before he signed up with Miami. Unfortunately, the Lakers weren't well, like went all over put all over everybody else, getting Kawhi, and Kawhi uh, hinted going to the Lakers, and then he went to the Clippers. And so it's been a difficult time for us Lakers fans, because right now we don't know what is going to happen. We don't know if we are trading LeBron or we are trading AD, and we are. What I'm pretty sure is that we can't trade Westbrook unless he makes some sort of deal and get the deal that was offered by Houston Rockets. I don't see how can they pass that, because right now they need if they are going to get Christian Wood in the process. I think it's a deal that can. Christian Wood is not Anthony Davis, but he's got a lot of upside yet, and he's young legs, similar abilities. He's not going to be the star of the team, though he will contribute. But the thing is, if you start building a team that looks promising, right now I would keep Melo, because Melo provides that scoring that is needed. It's hard to stop Melo from scoring, and you can build a defensive team around him and Malik Monk. And it's going to be difficult if that's the scenario, right? If the scenario is that James and Davis will not like to be with the Lakers next year. I think they have a player option. I don't know. There's some things here that we need to think about, right? LeBron is not going to have teams becoming very much of a fan for him, because he and Anthony Davis pushed for Westbrook. And you got to understand something. One, Westbrook is now comfortable with not winning a championship, because it shows in what he says and how careless he's been with the ball as of late. I know he's always had troubles with turnovers, but right now he is really, really having troubles with that, and he doesn't look like he's in a hurry to change that. The other thing is something that is unjust for Westbrook is that this team is not built for him. So he gotta get used to things he never done. Now, I believe Westbrook can adapt, but it's gonna take more than one season. The other thing that Westbrook is going to get, uh, he's going to get another year with the Lakers if there's no agreement to that satisfies the Lakers front office in a trade, because I'm pretty sure that that is the last Supermax year he's gonna get. He's not gonna get a Supermax anywhere else, because he can be a liability sometimes, and that's unfortunate because he's a great player. He's won MVPs. He's a triple double machine. A lot of things that are upsides with Westbrook, but lately turnovers have taken over. I think part of his lack of scoring now, that was not something we were used to see from him before, has to do with the he depends a lot of his game, depends a lot of his athleticism, and he's in an age where that is being uh, a little bit chipped away, and so that that is going to hurt his game, and I mean, he's been better shooter than this year. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Uh, but I do know that it's uncomfortable because he gets going in the paint. And if he doesn't get going in the paint, he's going to have a difficult time playing outside of that area. So uh, if you see Westbrook force himself into the paint to try to get close bucket. A lot of people say easy. It's not that easy if you're guarded. But the reason he does that is because that is what gets him going. But he hasn't been able to because the paint, in the case of the Lakers, is already clogged with a few players. And so Westbrook finds himself in a situation where he can't do much. Now, that takes me to the Jenny Boss versus Clutch Sports situation. Jenny Boss is putting her foot down because the idea of bringing Westbrook came out from uh, meetings between LeBron James, Westbrook, and Anthony Davis. And, even though there is no proof that they actually recruit him, we know, that that is the case, and that they, after, the Lakers gave up so much to get Westbrook, the experiment went down the drain so fast, so fast. But now the Lakers find themselves in this conundrum. What do we do with Westbrook? What do we do? And a lot of people are saying, uh, you know, take the guy out of the team, exchange him for other contracts, whatever it takes. But the truth is that this team has the same problem that last year. But last year and the season before, they won the championship with a completely new team. But that completely new team was a very defensive team because they knew that they were going to get Frank Vogel as a coach, and Frank Vogel depends heavily. His game depends heavily in the defensive end. And because that was orchestrated that way, the Lakers won the championship. And I would have told you, if the Lakers would have dismantled that team would have won a second championship. I believe so with all my heart. Because I believe that Danny Green was going to get out of his funk, and which happened, but in a different team, with Philly, and that's the thing. The Lakers. This is the lesson the Lakers uh, front office needs to learn. You can't make drastic changes every year and expect a bubble championship or a championship, right? Because that is not the norm. That is what happened with the Lakers was an exception because they were able to click right away and they were unstoppable and they could stop anybody on the defensive end. And they did, and that's why they won the championship. Um, so this specific change was in agreement, with or harmonious with Frank Vogel's philosophy, and it worked. Uh, the next seasons, the Lakers were blazing over everybody, but injuries happened. First, Anthony Davis, LeBron at certain point, Dennis Schroeder, and because the 71 days between one season and the other for the Lakers, most teams that weren't even in the playoffs had a lot of time to actually wind down and then start training before the next season. The Lakers couldn't do anything like that because they were all the way in the finals and the championship and all that. So um, at the end of the day, um, something that the front office said that it's true. You guys, we wanted Body Hill, and we could have kept the depth, but you guys wanted Westbrook, and I have to give up so many assets to get Westbrook. And now you see where the Wizards are versus where the Lakers are, where the Bulls are, which, I wanted to keep Caruso and I wanted to get DeMar DeRozan and Lonzo Ball because Lonzo Ball is a better point guard than what he used to be. And he wasn't bad. He fixed his 3-point shot. And you see, DeMar DeRozan, with people having the attention of LeBron, DeMar DeRozan becomes a big threat. And you know what season he's getting? He's getting an MVP season. And so you don't have a 3-point shooting team except for Malik Monk and um, Melo, but then you have occasionally Stanley Johnson, one every other time, every other game. I may say you have Austin Reeves. One of the seasons that he got in college, uh, he scored 50% from three. So don't sleep on that guy. He can shoot the threes. And so there's some, Basemore from time to time can do it. Kendrick Nunn, unfortunately, we haven't seen him, but he was an excellent backup for Ross. Um, all I can say is this. Like Jenny Ross said, this is on LeBron. It is on LeBron. There's no way, you know, about it that I couldn't, say anything else about that. This is uh, this is on LeBron. Him and Davis wanted Ross, and I'm pretty sure that Ross may have called him first. Ross wanted to go back to LA and all that kind of stuff. I appreciate that sentiment. What I don't appreciate is how he's very casual about. Uh, he doesn't talk about things he wants to change. He talks about, this is like that. That's life. There's life outside basketball, and all that kind of stuff. But you are a professional basketball player, and you were an MVP guy. You need you are getting paid almost $50 million per year. Around $45 million per year if you count all the years, and you are looking like a guy who is about to go to the G League, and that I don't understand how it's happening. But the only thing I can say is the what I said about the Lakers not being a good fit for him. Um, I don't want to extend this more than that, so I'm gonna leave it there, and I hope you have, uh, a good week and a good weekend. I'm gonna try to do more lives and see what we can see about the Lakers and about uh, the prospects of the future. I didn't see many. There's some target, like if LeBron decides to, and Anthony Davis decide to, they want to change. Um, I didn't see many free agents that we can pick there. Uh, we could, I guess, trade for picks a certain point. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, but I'm gonna try to keep you posted, and keep you in a conversation. So take care of each other, take care of yourself. Go Lakers, and see you soon. Bye bye.